Okay, for the second part of the nail pan, after you have your layout fluid on and it's dry, you need to look at your blueprint. You're going to start from the outside and work your way in when you're doing a parallel line development project. If you look real close here, you can see that your smallest measurements from the outside are going to be 1/4 of an inch. So your first step with the marking gauge is to set it to 1/4 of an inch. So you're going to move your fence, get it adjusted, lock it, and then I always like to double check and make sure with a ruler that I'm out exactly 1/4. After that, you're going to scribe all 4 sides. The only way that you can do that is to have your piece of metal slightly off of the edge of the table. You're going to grab your marking gauge like this, not like this. You're going to come to the edge, rock up. You're going to push in and over at the same time. It'll give you a really good straight line. In and over at the same time. If your lines get crooked, you can always just go back and redo your layout fluid. That's the first step. After that, go back to your blueprint. You're going to see that this inside box needs to be 5 inches by 3 inches. So your original piece was 7 inches wide. The inside part needs to be 5. So that leaves an inch for this side and an inch for this side. Same thing here. Original height was 5. You're going to make the inside of the box 3. So an inch for this side and an inch for this side. So your next step, set marking gauge to 1 inch and scribe all 4 sides. Double check. Bring it off to the edge of the table and do all 4 sides. Next step is going to focus on these squares and the corner. We call this the connect the dots and make the X's step. What we're going to do here is we're going to make provisions for these tabs. So all this information in here, this stuff's going to get cut out. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make a line like this and a line like this. Looking at it on the actual project itself, you're going to take your scriber. You're going to mark and locate your point first, and you're going to adjust your ruler to where you can make a perfectly good straight connected line right through the corners. Each corner is going to have this connected. You do not go into the center of the box. You just focus on the corners. So that's the connect the dots and make the X's step. Next step, these lines in here that are dashed on your blueprint, those are actually going to become your bin lines. So you are going to symbolize your bin lines with the 3 circles. So you want to have minimum 3 circles.